This episode brought to you by How to Write Manga, your complete guide to the secrets of Japanese comic book storytelling. Available wherever fine ebooks are sold.
Good morning, my friend. How are you? The table is over here. Please come this way. The other two players are waiting. Never too early for a game of mahjong, is it? You look like someone who has the luck today, if you don't mind me saying so. Did you sleep well? Good to hear, good to hear. I slept like a log, and well I should have. Why, you ask? Didn't you hear? I thought everyone in this town knew about what went on yesterday. Gossip travels so fast in White Fox Town you'd think it had wings. Well, while we play, why don't I let you gentlemen in on what really went on yesterday? I'm sure you've heard rumors, but I think it's time you learn the truth. I'll tell you how the man you're sitting with today was only yesterday in the company of royalty. It all started when I was wandering through the river marketplace. Tiena, I'm hungry. If only I hadn't lost last night, I'd have enough money for breakfast. I even lost my saber. I'll have to win that back tonight. Good thing I can always count on old man Wong to have a few extra steam buns for a man down on his luck. I really should pay him one of these days. Hey, what's going on? Why are all those people gathered around Wong's? Uh-oh, I better hurry if I want my buns.
It's real, I tell you. Just look at the marks.
Excuse me. Coming through. Sorry about that. Hey, old man.
Little girl, you're just in time. Take a look at this, and don't even think of stealing it.
Old man, have I ever stole money from you? Here, let me have a look.
If buns were money, you would owe me twice what that is worth.
Old man, this is a silver tail. Do you know the value of this thing?
That ain't all. Take a look at the inscription on top.
This is royal money from the palace.
See, I told you. I might not read well, but little girl's a scholar. He knows these things.
Never mind that, old man. Where did this come from?
From a beautiful angel. She just dropped it in my lap.
Old man, be serious.
If you must know, about half an hour ago, this girl gets off the ship with a bunch of tough-looking fellows. Naturally, she came right over to my place to get some of my steam buns. She said they could smell them as the ship came around the bend. After she and the boys ate, that's when she dropped that tail into my hand. I wanted to say it was too much. Really, I did. But by the time I could say anything, they were gone.
I see. What would a girl like that be doing here? Was she beautiful?
Like I said, an angel. White skin, hair all up like a rich man's woman. She was wearing a purple chipao and had a white scarf around her neck. A real lady. I don't know why she was with those rough-looking boys.
Well, that shouldn't be too hard to find. Which way did she go?
Up towards Joe, the butcher.
Thanks. This I've got to see.
Hey, little girl. My tail, please? You can catch your own.
Oops. Sorry, old man. Here you go. Okay, there's the butcher's place. Now where would a girl like that go around here?
Hey, go!
Well, if it isn't Little Wolf and his cheerful sunshine society. Hey, Little Wolf, have you and these large friends of yours seen a girl around here in a purple cheapao, wearing a white scarf?
Isn't it a little early to be chasing women, Go?
My dear Wolf, it's never too early to know the pleasure of a woman's company. Hey, what's going on? Why are you grabbing me?
Big Wolf wants to have a few words with you, Go. He sent me and the boys to make sure you got the invitation.
Look, Little Wolf, if this is about the money I owe...
Just come on, you'll find out soon enough.
Thanks for the ride, boys. Good morning, Big Wolf. How may I be of service?
How much do you owe me, Go?
Well, let's see. There's the money from last month that I lost at the Sunset Pine, and then there's the money I lost to your cousin at the White Palace, and of course there's the money
Okay, never mind. Your luck's finally come in, kid. I need a favor. The kind of favor that makes us even if you do it.
That sounds like an expensive favor.
Walk with me, Go. I've got something to show you. I want you to go find Dr. Duan for me, and ask him to come help me out. I've been to all the doctors. None of them knew a thing. I tried to find Duan, but he won't come out and help. Thinks he's too good to help men like us. If he didn't have the magistrate behind him, I'd have my boys bring him here, just like you. But you were a student, and he likes you. So, if you ask, he'll come.
Big Wolf, I quit being his student when I started to study Kung Fu. I have to tell you, I don't even know if he'll see me. Why do you need him? Are you sick?
It's not me that's sick. Take a look in here.
What is... Oh my... Is that?
Indeed. That's my wife.
Dear, is that you?
Yeah, honey, it's me. How are you?
Cold. So cold. Did the doctor come yet?
Soon, honey. I asked little Gao to find Dr. Duan for you.
Can you shut the door? The light.
You understand now?
Her skin... How did it get like that?
We don't know. Nobody knows. We got married a few months ago, Gao. Now look at her. I know I ain't a good man, but she ain't done nothing to hurt nobody in her life.
Okay, Wolf. I'll help you. Tell your boys to let me out, and I'll be back as soon as I can with Duan, no matter what it takes.
Worst case of poisoning I've ever seen.
Poisoning? How?
Probably in her food. If I were you, I'd have a talk with your kitchen staff.
Oh, son of a... Come on, boys. We got work to do.
And you, little girl? How did you get mixed up in all this? These low-life gangsters deserve what they get, don't you think?
She's an innocent woman, Doctor. The wolves might be gangsters, but she only married into them because of her family.
Yes, well, she won't be one of them very long. This has been going on for a while, and there's not much we can do to help her. She probably won't even see the sunset.
So, there's nothing you can do then?
Not unless you know where you can get bird's nest soup made by a 5-colored swallow from the East Peaks.
What? How could that help?
They eat hawberries while they're mating, and it gets mixed into the nest while they build it. Best cure for poisoning there is, if you serve it hot and fresh. Hey, where are you going?
To get you your soup, Doctor. Stay here. I'll be back as soon as I can. Lucky thing for me that Ma the Soup Master is so bad at gambling. All I need to do is call in a few markers and I'm sure he'll let me have it. If anyone has that bird's nest soup, it'll be him. Whoa, this is new. Used to have a stall, but now his sign is on this inn. Did he open a hotel? Okay, let's go in and find out.
Welcome to Thousand Harmonia Soup Pavilion. I'm sorry, all lunch tables are full. Would you like to wait?
No, thanks. Can you please tell your boss that little Go is here to see him?
Friend Gao, how are you? Come to help me celebrate my rock?
This new place of yours is incredible, Ma. How did it happen? Where did you get the money?
Come right over here and I'll tell you. Sorry to make you move, but I like to keep people guessing. Mystery is good for the business and all that. Of course, you I'll tell the whole story to.
I'm sorry, Ma, but can you keep it short? I need something from you, and I'm kind of in a hurry.
Oh, well then, what happened was, a few months back, a man stopped at my old stall and asked for my best soup. Scoffy fellow. I almost didn't trust him to pay me. But after he ate the soup, he told me it was the best he ever had. And he wanted me to do a favor for him. He told me he wanted to sponsor me in some sort of cooking contest, but in trade, he'd give me the money to build an inn. He said that in a few months, a person would come to taste my soups, and if they liked them, I could keep the inn. Of course I said yes. I mean, who wouldn't?
That's incredible, Ma. So did they come yet?
Yes, they're right upstairs. Oh, I'm so nervous. I can't believe it. It's all been so fast.
Well, good luck to you. Ma, I need some bird's nest soup from you to go, as soon as you can give it to me. It's a matter of life or death.
Well, of course, no problem. What kind of bird's nest soup? Rock swallow? Pine swallow?
5-colored swallow. From the East Peaks?
Oh, my, cool. Do you know how rare that is? And expensive. Why, I think I'm the only place in town that would even have it.
Then I came to the right place.
I'd say you did, but I'm afraid I can't help you today.
Why not? What's wrong?
Well, remember that contest? It's going on upstairs, and of course one of the soups is the one you want. It's the rarest of the rare, so of course I gave them only one.
Can you at least get me a bowl of it?
It only makes enough for 5, and there are 5 people up there. Go, I'm so sorry. I just can't help you. If I do, I'll lose this in!
It's okay, Ma. I understand.
Thanks for being such a good sport, Goo. If you come back next week, I'm sure I'll be able to get you some. Oh, I'm needed in the kitchen. Busy. Do stay for lunch. I'll have them give you table when one's free. On the house, of course.
Sorry, Ma. I need that soup. Let's just take a little look upstairs.
Come in.
Why, it's the girl who gave old man Wong the silver this morning. And look at those 4 guys. No doubt about it, all of them are skilled fighters. And those weapons. Uh-oh, I better be careful, or I'm going to be one dead pup before the day is done.
Yes? What is it?
Sorry to bother you, ma'am. I'm Little Fung. I'm the one who harvests bird's nests for Mr. Ma. He thought maybe you'd like to know a little more about where these soups come from before you eat them.
They're made by birds, ain't they? Get lost, you hick, before you ruin the princess's appetite.
Now, Ho, I think it's thoughtful of Mr. Ma to send him up here. Please, have a seat, Mr. Fang.
Hey, not so close to the princess, you bum. This is the Emperor's cousin.
Oh, 1,000 apologies, sir. And you too, ma'am.
Never mind him, Mr. Fang. He's just grouchy because I'm not letting them drink with the meal. I'm Princess Lung, and these are my escorts, Six Finger Ho, Fire Eating Liu, Silver Tip Hua, and the person who isn't waiting for his mistress is Mountain Divider Kang. Don't let them frighten you, Mr. Fang. They're really a bunch of tiger cubs when you get to know them.
I'm honored to meet all of you, sirs. As I said, I'm just a farmer from the hills to the north. We're a poor area. We grow just enough rice to live, and the swallow's nests give us enough money for a little extra each year. Mr. Ma has been nice enough to buy from us at a good price. He's a good man, he really is.
Well, I don't know if he told you, Mr. Fang, but we're on a tour of restaurants across the country. It's a little game I have going with my cousin about who can find the best cooks and has the better taste. He finds them, and I knock them down a few pegs if they're not up to snuff. We were just about to begin our lunch, so can you tell us about these 5 soups?
Yes, m'lady. I'd like to, but it seems they forgot to label which pot is which.
Oh, and Guan Yu's name. The waitress told us what they were when she brought them. That's the pine swallow soup, rock swallow soup, gold swallow soup, crested swallow soup, and that's the 5-colored swallow soup from the Eastern Peaks.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Brother Ho. So, as I was going to say, these are some of the best soups from this area. As you might know, the flavor of the soup comes from the food the birds eat while they're mating and building the nests. The pine swallows are pretty nice. They eat mostly pine nuts, which gives the soup its really nice nut flavor. Rock swallows are fish eaters. They get fish from the river, and their soup has a slightly fishy taste to it, which only a good chef like Mr. Ma can bring out. Gold swallows, they eat honeybees. So as you might expect, the soup is pretty sweet, but of course not too sweet for someone royal like you, m'lady. Crested swallows are vegetarians, and they eat brushberries, but brushberries are really tart, and the soup shows that. And then there's the 5-colored swallow soup, which is the most precious of all, since they eat the rare hawberries.
Why do you sigh, Mr. Fang?
Well, m'lady, I sigh because such a rare and fine soup, it's so troublesome.
Really? Do explain.
Well, m'lady, As I'm sure your ladyship knows, hawberries are a very special berry. Yes, they taste wonderful, but to some people, they're just like poison. Of course, this applies to the soup made from them, too.
That's terrible. What happens?
Well, if you're like my poor brother, your face will break out in spots first, big red ones. And then they'll turn to blisters and pus will start oozing out of them. It's a horrible sight, I have to tell you. Oh, and about the same time you get those spots, you'll get stomach cramps, bad as you've ever had them before. They'll get worse and worse till you just want to smash your head against a wall and die. And if you don't do that, then after a couple hours tossing up your stomach, you'll just give up and die. It's horrible, it is.
I see. And there's no cure?
I'm afraid not, milady. If there was, my poor brother, Guan Yin bless his soul, he'd still be with us today.
How do you know who's affected?
Well, most folks are fine. They can eat hawberries or soup like this till they're sick of 'em. And all they'll do is give 'em a bellyache. It's just them poor few who can't stomach it. King of Heaven bless 'em. Course, I'm sure a strong lady like your ladyship and the other sirs here won't have any troubles at all. Here, let me serve you some while it's still hot.
No!
Oh. Well then, maybe you, brave sir. It's quite good, I hear. Course, never tried it myself. Not after watching my brother die, so slowly and badly and all.
Get away! Take it! I don't want your local poison. None of us do.
But sir, that's a waste of perfectly good soup. It's a crime against heaven to waste food like that.
Mr. Fang, kindly do us the favor of taking it back to the kitchen with our compliments to Cook Ma. Tell him we decided it was too much after these other good soups.
Well, if that's how you really feel about it, milady, I guess I can't really refuse your order now, can I? Let me just take this soup. Oh, it's still hot, isn't it? Okay, thank you. I'll just take it right back down. Nice to meet all of you. Please enjoy your stay here in White Fox Town. Now I just need to get back to the wolf's den and I'm back in the game. Uh-oh, here comes Ma.
Little girl, what are you doing up here? Is everything okay?
Nothing to worry about, Ma. I just talked to the princess, and she was kind enough to let me have the soup I need.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'll have to go in and thank her for her kindness.
No, Ma, that's okay. You don't need to.
Oh,
and
princess!
There you go. Uh-oh, better get out of here fast. Hot soup, coming through. I wish I didn't need to carry this thing with both hands.
Hey you! Stop! Meg, get him!
Time to run. Still after me. Okay, I'll try ducking into that marketplace. Whoa, hot soup coming through. Sorry about that, ma'am. Sir, watch it. Up the bamboo ladder I go. No hands. Well, the master would be proud. Uh-oh, one of them's coming up after me. Across the roof I go, and how did he get in front of me? Trying to get me between your claws, eh, guys? Time to jump. Excuse me, sir, I'll trade you my pot for your pole. Why, thank you.
Oh.
2 down. Alright, thanks for your pole, sir. I'll take that soup back.
There he is!
What some men won't do for a little soup. Looks like an opera performance. Up onto the stage. Why, General Lo, you look fantastic. Here, hold this, please. Don't drop it now. Thanks for the sword, General.
The princess wants to talk to you.
Oh, well, why didn't you say so, Six Fingers? Look, I really need that soup. Can't you just let me go?
You're going, all right. To hell.
Well, I gotta say, you're pretty good, Ho. Probably better than me. Too bad, I know 2 things you don't.
What's that?
First, if I do this, you'll miss me and hit your friend behind me. And second, that if I throw this sword just so, it will cut the rope that opens the trapdoor underneath you two. Huh. And Master said nothing good could come from hanging around the opera. Thank you for holding my soup, General Lo. Your sword is over there. Now I just exit via the back of the stage. Sorry, gentlemen. And I'm off to see Tian Na. You gave me a surprise, princess.
You made a fool of me.
Yes, well, it was all for a good cause. Look, please put down the very sharp sword before you hurt yourself with it. Your bodyguards are all gone, and that was quite fast.
They aren't my bodyguards, thief. They're my students.
Your students? Oh, well, that's all different then. Here, let me return your soup. Oh, I tripped. Hot soup, coming your way. Good, she dodged. That cost me about half the soup. I hope this is enough. Sorry, princess, but this soup needs to be delivered while it's still hot.
Damn him! You won't lose me so easily.
There's the wolf's compound just ahead, and Little Wolf is guarding the gate with his boys. Hey, Little Wolf, let me through. If a purple princess comes by here, pretend you never saw me. Dr. Duan, I've got your soup.
Where under heaven did you get it? Why, you're all out of breath.
Never mind that, Doctor. Let's just get to her fast. I think I hear trouble.
There, just relax, child. Lift your head now, that's a good girl. Drink it slowly. It's warm, the perfect temperature.
That's as far as you go.
Of all the impertinence, where is he? Show me before I beat it out of you. There you are, little thief.
Doctor, please take care of her. Okay, Princess. I did my job. I'll go with you now.
What's this? What's wrong with that woman?
She's been poisoned. Little goat here, just follow the medicine she needs to live.
Is this true? Soup can do that?
Food is life, my lady. It can heal many things.
So, you did this for her? To save her?
I did, but I don't expect that to save me. All right, Princess. I'm at your mercy. Let's go.
Fine. Come to the inn tonight at sunset. I'll mete out your punishment then. And, if you don't come, I'll have every person in this compound executed at dawn.
So there you have it, my friends. Your explanation for yesterday's commotion. Oh, I'm sure there are quite a few people that are annoyed with me, but it'll blow over, it always does. The princess? Well, as you can see, I'm still quite alive, and I can assure you that the wolves are still there until the King of Hell comes for them. And Big Wolf's wife? Well, she's still among the living, too. The princess's bark, it turns out, is much worse than her bite. Once she calmed down, she greeted me with a smile and had her join me in her rooms. But, of course, I can't tell you what happened next, royal orders and all. However, if you'll permit me the victory of the next round, I would be most appreciative. It seems I'm giving a very expensive woman a tour of the local eateries for the next 2 weeks, and it'll all be on my bill. Little Go and the Emperor's Cousin, a Kung Fu Action Theater production, in conjunction with Animelondon.ca. Written and produced by Robyn Paterson. Starring Robyn Paterson as Little Go, Michael Armstrong as Old Man Wong, Michael Horsepool as Little Wolf, James Wegg as Big Wolf, Evelyn Young as Miss Lily and Princess Lung, Lisa Toe as the Waitress, Dave Collins as Ma the Soup Master, Sean Snapper as Six Finger Ho, and Graham MacLean as Dr. Duan. This work and all the characters in it are copyright Robyn Paterson, all rights reserved. The music and sound effects in this production are copyright their original owners and creators. Come visit us at kungfuactiontheater.com for more adventures in the martial arts, and visit Animelondon.ca, your hub for anime in southwestern Ontario.